Hello, mic test. So, good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everyone. This is analysis of central tendency by me, Di Cañada. So, first, number one, our foundations. So, what is ordinal data? Ordinal data represents values with a natural logical order, but where the distance between categories is non measurable or equal. When we group this data, we aggregate individual responses into distinct ordered categories such as levels of satisfaction or agreement. So these are what we are going to use to find the measures of center, the mode, the median, and the mean. So this is our value, this is our table. As you can see in ordinal value, on the far right, far left, we have our ordinal value, ordinal data categories. So poor, we have poor, fair, good, very good, and excellent. So the data is coming from customer satisfaction ratings, which we had a total of 130 um, ratings coming in. So this is a frequency of 10, 25, 45, 35, 15. And the notes, this is just describing which tier these values fall onto, you know. So first, we have to find the mode. So this is the steps to find the mode. Scan. Look for the highest value in the frequency column. Let's go back to our table. We find that the highest value in our frequency table is 45. So the frequency of 45 is the maximum. So that's the second step. So the model class is good. Next, step one, compute cumulative frequency. To find the median, we must first determine the running total of frequencies. So cumulative frequency in the most basic way of describing it is just adding the previous value onto the next. For example, 10 plus 25, that's 35. So if you add 35 with 45, that's 80. Then 35 plus 80, that's 115. And 115 plus 15 is 130. Basically it. No. So now we found that. Next, we find that we calculate the median position, you know, to find where the median falls onto, you know. So this is the formula n plus 1 over 2. So we substitute our n, that's 130 plus 1 over 2. So that equals to 65.5. So the median is the category that contains the 65.5th observation. So as you can see, let's go back to our cumulative frequency. So diba we got 65.5. So we just have to find where that value falls onto. And as you can see, there's a gap between good and very good. Is how much is that? 80 and 115. There's a gap between there. Or also like there's a gap between 35 fair and good, 35 and 80. So if our observation falls onto those two gaps between fair and good and very good, that says that we identify the median class. So this is our deduction. So the fair category only reaches the 35th value. The good category covers from the 36th value to the 80th value. So that's what I said earlier. And since our observation is 65.5 and that falls between 36 and 80, so the good category is our median. So this is how our so this is our frequency distribution map. So we can see that the distribution is roughly symmetrical with both mode and median converging at good. So basically, this is how we merge ordinal data. This is how we combine ordinal data and group data together to find more to analyze data much more better and much more efficiently. So thank you for watching my presentation, and that's it.